From time to time, most of us need a new stimulus, fresh ideas, or a new perspective to spark creativity or innovation, or simply to clear the mind to develop a new strategic vision. At Mind Resources, we specialise in brain food, learning resources that provide a stimulus to creativity, innovation, skill enhancement, and behavioural change. Thank you for having chosen one of our programs. I hope you enjoy it.
And here's that vendor project I need you to jump on. And here's the expense forecast data. I need you to reformat that, please. Oh, now this is an interesting proposal. I'd like to get your feedback on this one. Oh, and Julia?
Yes, Frank.
This one is really critical. I'd like you to review several multi-carrier shipment tracking systems, okay, and recommend one to me. Thank you. All for today, guys.
Frank?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I'm going to do all this.
Well, look, Julia, I know that you're used to rolling up your sleeves and doing it all by yourself, but I think this is one of those times when you're just going to have to delegate.
Delegate? I need to delegate this?
Hello. Welcome to Delegating for Diehards, working together to get things done. You know, few things in the workplace are as important as delegation, or as daunting.
Excuse me. If you're hosting this video, why do you need me here?
Well, originally I was going to host this video by myself, but it's really too much for one person. And we want it done right, so I'm delegating part of it to you.
I see. You're sure I'm qualified?
You're getting ahead of us now. You see, there are as many kinds of delegations as there are tasks to be delegated. From the transfer of permanent duties from one team member to another, to the assignment of more time-bound projects.
So, what is it about the prospect of delegating tasks to others that makes it so difficult? Well, it may be because we're having to invest significant responsibility and trust into someone other than ourselves.
Is she still in here? Oh, come on, Julia. It won't be so bad. Listen, none of us can do it all. We all have to delegate sometime.
Sure, take Wilson. He delegated that project. Oh, wait, that didn't work out so well.
What happened?
Well, the guy he delegated to really messed up, and Wilson caught the blame. Cost him his promotion.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
You know, or take Henderson in accounting. He delegated that project.
But you're not just placing the success of a task into someone else's hands. In a sense, you're entrusting them with your own success or failure.
Help.
Don't worry about it, Julia.
Yeah, no matter what happens, we're here for you. Oops.
You know, guys, this delegating thing is starting to sound kind of, well...
Daunting was the word we used.
Okay, let's say daunting.
Yeah, you're right.
How do I? Where do I? What do I?
Every act of delegation has one thing in common. Two or more team members taking joint responsibility for accomplishing some agreed-upon task or goal.
So in a sense, it's a form of teamwork, requiring communication and cooperation. But the delegation or task itself can also be thought of as a project.
Exactly. And that's why it can also be helpful to approach delegating as an exercise in project management. By breaking the delegation down into a series of project stages, we can identify the specific skills we need at each step in order to achieve a successful result. The first step of any task is the same whether you're going to do it yourself or delegate it. Analyze the task.
So this project, what are you supposed to do?
Well, I have to evaluate 4 new multi-carrier shipping systems for scheduling and tracking customer service deliveries, software and/or hardware.
The old system was installed in, like, what, the Stone Age?
Exactly. It's outdated and inflexible.
Determine what the existing situation is and how completing the task will change it.
We need to be able to shift between carriers and still track shipments a lot better than we've been doing. Now, I've got 4 weeks from Thursday to present a basic overview and analysis, which means I have to either
Realistically establish how soon the task must be completed.
It's doable, but I can't afford to put it off for even a day. Now, I could spend some money on research as long as I don't go overboard.
That's good. I
Determine
think
the budget
sometimes you've gotta
and
spend-
available resources.
And Frank authorized me to allocate team resources where I see fit.
Meaning?
Meaning, I can delegate all or a portion of the project if I need to.
So if someone were going to do this for you, what would be the final deliverable?
Completion of the final analysis, I guess. Plus any supporting graphs or charts. At that point, I would have a couple
And
of
identify
days to
a
review the
specific,
recommendations.
measurable goal that will signal a successful conclusion to the task.
So if I get a final edited text report by the 8th, presenting it to Frank should be a breeze.
Listen, have you settled on someone to, to delegate this to?
Well, I've narrowed down the list, but I thought I'd give myself till tomorrow to make a final decision.
Oh, okay. Good night then.
Good night. I don't know.
Well, just take your time. We don't want any slip-ups.
How can I tell by looking at them? I mean, how do I know if they have the right tools?
Selecting the right person to delegate to can be quite a challenge. But if you've analyzed the project properly, you've already taken the first step towards finding a qualified candidate.
Even overqualified.
All right. You start by identifying the knowledge and skills that'll be needed to carry out the task. And then you match those requirements with the candidates best suited for the job. Emily, why don't you take over here and explain?
Sure. Now, it's crucial to establish whether your delegatee will need any additional training
And support.
or support.
Don't forget checkpoints.
You mean like progress reports and step approvals,
Early enough to make mid-course corrections.
so you can make mid-course corrections. Excuse me. Look, you delegated this to me, but if you're just going to stand there chiming in...
Oh, I was trying to support you. I didn't mean to interfere.
Thanks. Now, as Doug has so convincingly illustrated, it's very tempting for the delegator to want to hover over the delegatee in the early stages of delegation.
Emily's right. Such micromanaging can be very detrimental, not only for communication between the delegator and delegatee, but also to the successful completion of the task.
And it's one of the chief reasons that many of us are also understandably wary about being delegated to.
Morning, Raj.
Morning, Audrey. Hey, guys, I was thinking today's the day Julia chooses who's going to handle that project of hers.
I wonder who's the unlucky stiff.
I wish him luck.
Oh, please. I hope she's not thinking of choosing me. I know exactly what'll happen. I'll do all the work, and guess who'll get all the credit?
I'd like to thank all the little people behind the success of this project. Frankly, they're so little, I don't think they know who they are. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, let me tell you something. It had better not be me. Because I don't think that Julia really knows where she's going with this project. And if she doesn't know...
Hey, you don't think I want this project? When you're given this rush deadline, you're supposed to have all this authority that nobody, shall we say, notices.
Belay the main voice there! Hard to port by the starboard jib!
Yeah, like, whatever.
Hi, guys. Excuse me, Roger? Could I see you for a minute in my office, please? It won't take too long.
Such fears on the part of the delegatee that the delegator won't give them adequate preparation, authority, or acknowledgement, these are normal and natural.
But the delegator can really help reduce anxiety here by bringing the delegatee into the delegation process itself. That's right. It's time to pass the baton, but hopefully not the buck.
Come on in. You're familiar with the new tracking system project I'm working on.
I think so. They want to set up a system to schedule and track customer deliveries, right?
Right. Your mission, should you wish to accept it, would be to research 4 possible new multi-carrier shipping systems and provide an analysis and recommendation to Frank next month. Now, all the candidates...
Clearly and concisely describe the goal of the task, as well as why the delegatee has been selected to carry it out.
Sounds challenging, Julia.
Well, with your experience in system analysis, I figure you got a head start.
How broad is the scope of the project?
Well, you'll be responsible for summarizing each of the several systems and providing some kind of comparative rating. You know, cost-benefit analysis.
Be specific about everything the delegatee is responsible for, but also be clear about the delegatee's level of authority.
Now, I'm entrusting you with this project. It's your project, but I want you to check with me before you actually incur any expenses.
Yeah, but how long do I actually have?
Well, we've got 4 weeks, but I want you and I to meet every Tuesday between now and then so that I can answer any questions you may have and check on your progress.
Gee, it's not much time, is it?
I'll help you reschedule some of your existing tasks.
Be aware, however, that even if you follow all the proper steps, your delegatee may still harbor some apprehension.
And other than me keeping you informed, your role in this would be?
I guess you could think of me as acting as sort of a coach.
Coach.
All right, guys, are you ready? On your mark. Get set.
What have I gotten myself into?
Once you've actually been delegated a task, you need to go through the same analysis the delegator went through, only this time from the delegatee's perspective.
So, Roger, what is it that you have to do exactly?
Well, let's see. I have to evaluate some systems for tracking customer shipments and recommend one to the company. And that includes cost-benefit analysis.
As you assess the task, determine whether the project has a well-defined and achievable goal.
The way Julie's laid it out to me, it looks pretty straightforward.
Yeah, but how much of your time do you think that's going to take?
About 50% of my time for the next 4 weeks. It's a pretty big undertaking.
Determine what demands the task will place on you and how it will affect your other work.
The good part is Julie has agreed to help me reprioritize some of my other assignments.
Well, that is good. But it sounds so technical.
Well, luckily all the systems are software-based, and I feel pretty confident in that area.
That's right. You are pretty familiar with systems in general.
Assess whether you will need any additional information, training, or support.
Oh, I'll probably have to dig into a few manuals, that's all. I hope I'm up to this.
While you're assessing the task, identify any inherent risks or downsides to tackling it.
Wow. But what if the changes that you recommend don't work out?
Once the analysis is complete, it's time to actually execute the task, but hopefully not the delegatee.
Tom,
Yeah?
I'm going to need to do some return on investment analysis for this tracking system project. You being the financial wizard here, I thought maybe you could kind of get me started.
Ooh, ROI, huh? That's kind of tricky. You've never done it before. I got some specialized software that I use to help analyze things like that, but...
As you begin to actually execute the delegation, you may find that other team members are less than supportive.
If I had the time, I guess I could do it myself.
Tom, I'd kind of like to learn the process. I mean, couldn't you just go over the basics with me?
I'd have to sit down with you, go through it together, you know, entry by entry, so I could show you what you're doing wrong.
Here we go. We're gonna put you a little bit of meat around you. Oh, here you go.
Oh, hi, Julia.
Julia, I was just complimenting Roger on taking over that project of yours.
It's
Roger's baby. I just put out a memo asking everyone to pitch in and give him whatever resources and support he needs. Whether it's
If the
help
delegatee
following
has
up
been
on
given
phone
special
interviews,
authority,
guidance on
it's
financial
important that
help.
other team members are made aware so that they can be supportive of the delegation process.
Oh, absolutely, Julia. Yeah. Roger and I were just talking about bringing him up to speed on the ROI projections. Why don't we begin by going through the basics? And then after you enter some preliminary figures, I can come over and look them over with you.
Now that the delegation has been passed and other team members are aware of your level of authority, you, the delegatee, are finally completely in charge.
Emily?
Oh, are you still here?
Yeah. And you know, somehow the idea that the delegatee is totally in charge isn't quite correct.
Now, we talked about this.
Yes?
The delegator simply has to let go.
True. But there are times when the delegator will have to stay closely involved because of their expertise or other requirements. I mean, after all, it's the delegator's reputation on the line if the project fails, right?
You're right. In order to meet an approaching deadline, it's tempting for the delegatee to want to make decisions on their own or move too quickly without checking in with the delegator.
Right. But ongoing communication between the delegator and delegatee at all stages of the project is crucial to its success. And the best way to ensure this is to take advantage of regularly scheduled feedback sessions.
Now, I should receive the rest of the follow-up materials by Friday.
Oh, feedback sessions benefit both parties, allowing each to keep the other up to date on progress.
We'll get together next Tuesday and decide how we're going to present it to Frank.
Can't on Tuesday. Well, I hope it's okay, but I registered for a workshop on the Identinet system. I just thought it would be a good way to learn one of the 4 systems in depth.
I don't know, Roger. What's it going to cost?
The workshop's free, but I would incur some expenses staying in town overnight, you know, to make the early sessions. I just
Feedback
thought
sessions
it would
are
be
also a good way to catch problems early that may threaten the success of the task.
But Roger, weren't you going to check with me before spending any money?
Sorry. You said check with you. I guess I blew it.
I did say that. I also think it's too early to lose you to a full-day workshop. But you'd be my first choice of someone to send to the workshop once we actually choose a system.
Understood. Thanks.
Okay.
So, the Quandl system has several key features that distinguish it from competing software.
Which is why we're recommending it for handling all of our priority and our non-priority orders. It's cost-effective.
Once the task has been completed, it's important for the delegator and delegatee to share responsibility for the success or shortcomings of the completed task.
You say we, Julia. Now, this is your recommendation, right?
Actually, Roger did most of the research, and we hammered out the recommendation together.
It's nice work. Both of you.
Thank you.
Effective delegation achieves more than just successful outcomes.
That went pretty well.
It also builds confidence for future delegations and better teamwork.
Bravo, Roger. You see, Julia, I knew you could do it.
Wow, you two made our whole team look so good.
Julia, I just want you to know if you have any projects coming up and you're looking for somebody, if Roger's not available.
Excellent.
Thanks again.
Well, that's about it. Now, do you want to handle the recap or shall I?
Ooh, why not share the responsibility?
You go first.
Thank you. As the delegator, start by analyzing the task. Determine the goal, deadline, budget, and other resources and restrictions. Then, determine which of your potential candidates has the proper blend of skills and knowledge required. Once you've identified the delegatee, start things off right by bringing them into the planning process.
As delegatee, make sure the project has a well-defined, achievable goal, and that you have the skills and resources necessary. After the delegation has been assigned, make sure other team members know how much authority has been delegated, so they can support you and the task. And be sure to take advantage of regular feedback sessions to uncover problems early, to keep you and your delegation on track. So, with proper planning, the right level of authority, properly acknowledged by all team members, and effective communication, delegating is a powerful way to work with others, to get things done.
That's right.
Fine job. I really did choose the right co-host, didn't I?
So you get the credit after all. Maybe next time I should be the delegator.
Ouch.